It's that time again. Welcome to another episode of Pandemic PE. I'm Mr. Irvin. I've got some exciting news for you that I'll be sharing with you in just a second. Now, before I share that news with you, I want to share some shout outs from our last lesson. Your last 1 minute challenge was a 1 minute pillow punch, and I had some students that did a really good job on that. So I want to shout out some of those students. First of all, in kindergarten, we had Margaret Kate that did an awesome job. First grade, we had Bennett H. Second grade, Parker S. Fourth grade, Bryson P. Sixth grade, Graham L. And our middle school student, we had Madison P. that did an awesome job. We even have teachers taking part in our 1 minute challenge. Miss Kelly, great job on your pillow punches. And for our parents that are taking part, Kelly P., you did an awesome job as well. Now, before we go any farther, I want to review a couple things. Hopefully you had time to get outside and use your foxtail ball. If not, try to get outside and use it sometime soon. I know the weather is going to be a lot nicer than it has in the last couple of days. Also, get outside and play dice derby with your family. My family got outside and played it, and we had an awesome time. So take the time, spread those signs out, and learn how to play dice derby. Great warm-up. Today, I want to start out with our bone of the day. Our bone of the day for today is femur. Our femur is important because it's the biggest bone we have. Your femur is right here in your leg. It goes all the way from your hip all the way to your knee, right? So that's our femur right here, this big bone. It's the biggest bone we have. So your bone of the day today is femur. Does anybody remember our bone from last time? What is it? You got it. Our bones last time were our phalanges. All right, now for that exciting news I've been telling you about. Since we're going to be out of school longer than what we thought we were going to be, I've asked some of my good friends that are PE teachers to help me out. I know you're wondering who they are, so let them introduce themselves to you. All right, here you go.
Thanks, Mr. Irvin. My name is Rai Robinson. I'm the PE teacher at Blackburn Elementary School. I am so excited to be part of Pandemic PE, but we have one more friend who you're going to love down at Balls Creek. Here you go, Mr. Weaver.
Thank you, Mr. Robinson. I am Joe Weaver. I'm the PE teacher at Balls Creek Elementary School, and I'm so excited to join Mr. Irvin and Mr. Robinson for Pandemic PE. Right now, we're going to get started with an instant activity, so I'm going to toss the ball back over to Mr. Robinson. Here you go, Mr. Robinson. Catch.
Thanks, Mr. Weaver. I'm now going to introduce you to our instant activity, the deck of cards relay. Now, for this activity, all you're going to need is a deck of cards and dice. However, if you don't have dice, you can use small sheets of paper and just put the numbers on it, and that can be what you use. Just put them in a bowl or a hat, whatever makes it easier, whatever you have at home. Now, in each deck of cards, what you're gonna have is you're gonna have two jokers. Okay, you're not gonna need these for this activity, so just put them down to the side, and then you don't have to worry about it. In each deck of cards, there are 4 different suits. Okay. For these suits, they're each going to represent an exercise. The clubs are going to represent squats. The diamonds are going to represent push-ups. The spades are going to represent sit-ups, and our hearts are going to represent jumping jacks, okay? Depending on what number is at the top is how many exercises you're going to need to do for that card. Now, in each stack, there are also 4 face cards. You have king, ace, jack, and queen. Each card that you pull that's a face card, you're going to do 10 exercises for that exercise. Now, if we walk down here, what you're going to see is I've already set up 6 cards for each team. You're going to have 2 teams. The first card is going to be on this side. The last card, number 6, is going to be on this side. All right. Once you divide up into 2 teams, it can be with your family, it can be with your friends, brothers and sisters, aunts, uncles, grandparents, whoever it is. Okay. You're gonna come down here. You can choose how far apart you want to play your activity, but it does not matter. What you're going to do is you're going to take the dice. The first person for your group is going to roll the dice. When you roll the dice, it's going to land on a number. I rolled a 6, so I'm going to run down as fast as I can. The object of the game is you want to flip over all 6 of your cards before the other team does. The first team that flips over all 6 of their cards and gets back to their group is the winner. and then you will start a new round. So I roll a 6. I'm going to flip over the card that's number 6. Okay? I am now going to do 3 squats because club represents squat. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. When I finish, I'm going to run back. I'm going to tag the next person in line. Then the next person in line is going to go. If you roll the same number twice and you've already flipped over that card, keep rolling until you've rolled every card that needs to be flipped over. Once your group is finished, your team is the winner. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass this ball to Mr. Irvin, who's going to go over our skill of the day, which is going to be with the scoops. Have a great day.
Thanks, Mr. Robinson. In our last episode, we talked about saving your milk cartons. Well, today what we're going to do is we're going to make a scoop out of a milk carton that you can use at home. You may need your parents, well actually you will need your parents' help for this. So what I need you to do is I need you to gather up a couple materials to make this. First of all, I need you to get your milk carton, a marker, and then your parents will need to get some kind of knife to do this. Go grab those materials and then meet me back right here. All right, now that you have your materials, we're gonna make a scoop just like I caught this tennis ball in. What you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need to take your milk jug, make sure it's cleaned out, and you're gonna take your marker and you're gonna draw a line around your marker, around your jug. I'm gonna start up here, kind of close to the top, and just draw a line all the way around the milk jug. That way I'll know where I need to cut the jug to make my scoop. Once you've got your line done, then you're gonna have your parents, not you, have your parents get some type of knife or box cutter. I'm gonna use a box cutter today to cut my milk jug to make my scoop. So this is not for students to do, this is your parents. So you're gonna take your knife, parents, and all you're gonna do is trim the top of your milk jug off, right around that line. All right, once you've got your scoop ready, what you'll need next is you'll need a tennis ball. All right, so I want you to get your scoop and a tennis ball and meet me right back here, and we'll show you some activities that you can use your scoop and tennis ball with. All right, see you in just a second. All right, now that you've practiced with yourself doing the individual skills and you've practiced with a partner doing the partner skills, now let's play a little game. The game's gonna be step back today. Today what you're gonna need is you're gonna need one partner to help you out. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take our tennis ball and we're gonna toss it the way that we tossed the foxtails the other day. I wanna see you stepping with your opposite foot and making a good tick-tock with your arm and making a good toss to your partner. Your partner's gonna catch it in their scoop. Once they catch it in their scoop, they're gonna toss it back to you. If you catch it in your scoop and both people have caught it, the partner on the other side is going to take a giant step backwards. And then we're going to do it all over again. I toss it to my partner's going to toss it to me. If we both catch it, they're going to take a giant step backwards. Now, if you would happen to miss it, if one partner misses it, then you have to start all over and go again. All right, we're going to see how far back you and your partner can get. All right, we're going to demonstrate it real quick. You ready? All right, now you don't step back yet. You're going to toss it to me. All right, now you get to step back. Step with the opposite foot. All right, step back. Take a big step back. Oh, we missed it, so now we got to start all over again. So come on back and we'll start all over again. See how far you and your partner can get with that. All right, you've done a good job with your jugs today. Practice that. It really helps with your hand and eye coordination, where your hands, eyes, and your brain has to work together. All right, I'm going to throw it over to Mr. Weaver so he can share his instant activity with you today. Here you go, Mr. Weaver. Go deep.
Wow, what a thrill. Thank you, Mr. Irvin, for those awesome scoop activities, and thank you to Mr. Robinson for that instant activity. We're going to finish today with our 1-minute challenge, and that's going to be line jumps. So what you need for that is a line on the ground, and then you need something to time yourself with. Each time that you jump over the line and land with 2 feet, that's going to count as 1. So you can go side to side, or you can go forwards and backwards. I'm going to start us off, and then we're going to see how many you can do. And here I go. And stop. 128 jumps. Now it's your turn. When you get done jumping, record your number in the spreadsheet that Mr. Irvin shared on this video, or you can add it to the comment section below the video. And we're going to post those and share those top line jumpers in our next Pandemic PE video. So until then, I'm Mr. Weaver, and I hope you stay healthy.
Thanks, Mr. Weaver. I hope you all had a great time today. And as always, go outside and have fun. Here you go, Mr. Irvin.
Thanks, Mr. Robinson. It's been a great day of Pandemic PE. I want to see how many students we can get to do the 1-minute challenge. So Startown kids, let's see you participate in that 1-minute challenge. Falls Creek kids, let's see you participate in that 1-minute challenge. And Blackburn kids, I want to see you in there too. We're going to see which school can get the most people to do the 1-minute challenge. All right, so I'll be watching it. I know Mr. Weaver will be watching it. I know Mr. Robinson will be watching it. So until next time, stay healthy and stay active. Our next episode will be on Monday. So see you then.